What's today, Shelby? What's today, Shy? Is it Fan Friday? Say, it's Fan Friday! First question. Nobody actually asked it, but I figured I better answer it. When are we going to see the video of Shiloh and Shelby helping put up the Christmas tree that you are now seeing in the background of this video? That video is actually going to go up Monday. On Monday, you'll get to see how Shiloh and Shelby helped us put up that tree. You were good helpers too, weren't you? And actually, if you go to our vlog channel, youtube.com/WithoutTheSnowDogs, you can see some behind the scenes footage of that video being made. Right? Right? Good job. You guys are so good at helping put up the tree. Kelsey wants to know if Shiloh and Shelby like peanut butter. Shelby loves peanut butter. Shiloh, on and off. Sometimes she likes it, sometimes she doesn't. If you're gonna feed your dogs peanut butter, I would suggest using an organic peanut butter. Those are probably the best. I don't use crunchy peanut butter because we put it in the Kongs and I just don't want it to make their tongues all rough. You guys are gonna play. Bless you! Really, girls? Is this what we're gonna do? Angie wants to know what other words make Shiloh and Shelby's ears perk up. Now, they're kind of playing right now, but let's see if we can get them to pay attention. Hey, Shelby, wanna hike? Wanna go hike? Hike, hike, hike? Okay, well, they know hike. They know, are you hungry? Are you hungry? They definitely know hungry. Wanna go for a ride? Wanna go for a ride? Wanna go for a ride? How about on the bike? You wanna go get the bike? Wanna go for a bike ride? Wanna go for a bike ride? Where we going? Well, now they think they're going somewhere. So I guess those are a few words that they know. Shiloh, if you watch her when I say her name, if she's not paying attention, Shiloh. Shiloh. She knows her name pretty good. Shelby, I think, knows her name, but half the time just chooses to ignore us. Those are a few words that make their ears perk up and make them get all excited. JJ wants to know if we have any tips for bringing a second dog into a new home. If it's a puppy, you really don't have a whole lot to worry about. Just make sure that your older dog isn't, which Shiloh was our older dog, make sure your older dog isn't too rough with the puppy. If it's a older dog, if it's not a puppy coming into a home with a dog that's not a puppy, you may want to actually have them meet on neutral grounds to see how they're going to interact with each other before you actually let the dog come and stay at your house, just so you can kind of get a feel for what's going on. And another thing you can always do too, if you think there's going to be too many issues, don't leave them alone if you're not going to be around, just for safety reasons. If the two dogs don't really know each other, you don't really want them to be hanging out together if you're not there, just in case trouble does happen. So I think Trouble was Shelby's middle name. Is that your middle name? Cheryl wants to know if Shiloh's food is the same every day. Yes, unfortunately, because Shiloh is on this new diet, her food is the same every day. I thought that by now she would be getting bored with it, but she still gets overly excited every time we come home and wants me to make her food. So I don't know that she will get bored with it. I mean, it is chicken and quinoa. It smells really good every time we cook it. It's actually cooking right now. Are you hungry? Want some food? It's about 5 more minutes and then you gotta let it cool. That's when she usually gets the most upset, so when we're letting it cool. Betty wants to know if we feed the dogs once a day and why. We do actually feed the dogs once a day, but what will happen is they'll both eat almost all of their bowls of food and then they'll leave a little bit in the bottom. And I don't know why they choose to do this, but what I'll actually do is I'll pick up their food and I will put it in the fridge, and then in the morning before we go to work they get to finish it. So technically we only feed them once a day. They only get, like, Shiloh's food is warm the one time during the day that she gets it, but then in the morning she finishes off whatever was left. Quite a few of you asked what the teeth spray was that I had mentioned in last Fan Friday's video. The teeth spray that I use is actually this right here. It's called Pet Z Life Oral Care Spray. I bought it from Amazon.com for the dogs. It says that you should use it multiple times a day, but I use it about every day, every other day, if that, on the dogs. And for the dogs, for our dogs, I do 2 sprays every time I use it. Shelby doesn't like it. Do ya? Want to get your teeth spray? Here you go. She's like, no, no. Shiloh doesn't really seem to mind. She likes the way it smells. She doesn't shy away from it. But if I try to open up Shelby's mouth, she's not a big fan of it. And it makes her sneeze. Every time I do it, she sneezes. So we're not going to do it to her because we already did it once today. That's it for Fan Friday this week, you guys. Thanks for submitting all the questions. And again, if you want to see the behind-the-scene videos on the tree, go to youtube.com/withoutthesnowdogs. Which, even though it's without the snow dogs, they're in almost every video. Aren't ya? Right? Right? Does right make your ears go crooked? You want some dinner? Are you hungry? Did you see that? Shiloh had a head turn. Shiloh. Shy. Are you hungry? You hungry? Want some food? Oh. Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you on Monday.